Hey guys, how's it going? Ghostly Rich here today, and we are going to be installing a power relocation kit. As you can see, it comes in, this one's known as the Watt box kit. Looks like this. There's your your male end and your two females. What this is for is basically, these are kind of to code, and it allows people that aren't electricians to basically add a power outlet behind their TV. This is pretty easy. If you've already got your TV, just get it mounted. Next thing you need to do is down here, again, first you're going to use a stud finder. Make sure you're not going to go into a stud. Go over here and make sure your stud finder does not read any wood here. You can also do the whole knock test if you really want to. And then what you do is you put this here, and then you use a level, and use the level to make sure that this is level, and then go around this with a pencil or score it all the way around. And then this is just a template that they give you on the back. After you do that, now you can go up here behind your TV and do the same thing. And if you have no insulation, this is a very easy push through. For me, I just stuffed the Romex, that's what this is called. Romex, as you can see there, 14.2, and it's just like this. Stuffed it in the wall, pulled it down through the bottom, and then I slipped my boxes in. These boxes are very easy to put in the hole afterwards. After you've cut your hole and you've thrown the wire through, all you do is you'll see a Phillips here and a Phillips here. You're just going to tighten that and tighten that one, and then first tighten them loosely, because you're going to take a level and you're going to level the box like so. And after you've leveled this box, then it's level up and down. After you've done that, as you can see, what I did is I just took this and loosely put this over, and then I cut this out. And that's just to run my lines. Again, just threw it in the wall, pulled it out through there. I like to do this before I put the boxes in, because if you pull these out like so, then you can stick your hand in here to grab the wires to fish it through. As you can see here, the next thing they give you is the little white ring. Looks like a pop can. You just put it inside the white plate like this. It's got a lip. You just make sure it sits within the lip, and then you take a knife and you score the edges. And then, as you can see, your cables just pop out there so you don't see that ugly hole that I've made right there. So, at this point, now you're just going to pop your romex out through the holes in the box. And if you give me a sec, I'll show you how it's all going to get wired. Right now, I'm just going to start up here, which the female port, as you can see, I'm wiring it in up here. White goes to white, black goes to black, and green goes to your bare ground wire. And how you do this is you just you open this up like so. And I don't have my Moret on me, but all you're going to do is make the tips touch like so, and then slide them into the Moret and twist it. And I like to make sure that I keep twisting until I have at least 3 turns on my wire. Alright, some codes are different. You can always check for your country. So what I'm going to do, or your province, sorry, in city, I'm going to just quickly wire this up and I'll show you what it looks like after. Alright, so as you can see, we have our 3. We've just moretted them and twisted them together. I'm going to countersink these into the box like so. And I just want to make sure they're going to sit nice and tight. And then this is just going to sit deep in the box like that. Again, might take you a couple times to make sure these go in. Now you can either do it up and down, left and right, whatever you want to do. Everyone's different for putting these boxes in. And I think I'm about to get it right about here. Perfect. Get this tape off. Next thing you have is your plate. I'm going to sink my cable heads through the plate, and then this goes here like so. Yeah, okay, good. We're going to sink right up. Next thing to do is loosely thread in your screws like so. Line them up with the holes. Again, just trying to do the best I can to get it on camera for you. Let me get this a little bit better and I'll show you after. So the one behind the TV looks like this. As you can see, it's got your female, so you can plug your TV in. Now we're going to go down below, and as you can see, we have our exposed wire. I'm just going to take a knife, like so, and just down the center of the wire, I'm going to score the sheath. As you can see, again, trying to do this with one hand. There we go. Peel it off. Cut off our excess. And then a good pair of linesman pliers works great for just stripping the tips so we can do our morettes. As you can see, females are up here. I've just plugged in a battery charger to check and make sure. What I like most about these power relocation kits is, as you can see, power's right there. I've got my power bar, and now it's like I just plugged the TV right into the power bar, and it's now protected. So I'm going to plug in the TV. As you can see, I've got one longer HDMI, which is going to go in, but at the same point, I'm going to be going Comcast with this TV. It's just majorly meant for Netflix on sick days. But first thing people are going to say is, why are your cables so short? They're mainly in there for pull strings, so that way if I want to pull things through later on, like a longer cable or whatever else I want to do, I can. Maybe if I want to do some power over Ethernets or something. Either way, I hope this video is sort of interesting for you. I didn't show much of the fishing. I mean, if you have insulation, it's going to be tricky, so you're going to probably need a fish tape or a fish pole. You can also try hay wire or some other thing if you have insulation in the wall. Usually the interior wall like this is going to not have insulation, but if you go to a wall where it's got a window, or if it's separating, say, your townhouse from another townhouse or condo, it might have insulation. If it does, just have fun. Be careful when you're pulling your wires through the wall. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Like the video if it helped you out, and subscribe for more.